The first video I posted went viral because I talked about how I bought my Audi Q8 under my business name. You can buy a vehicle under your business name. What I specifically did was I used my personal credit to guarantee my business, and then they approved me on the business side.
Okay.
So I didn't put any money down. They didn't really ask me for proof of documentation with financials at that time. Fill out the paperwork and they approved me.
That's in your school community too.
Yes, that is also in my school community.
Give me my wallet in there.
It is. It's in my school community because I have.
This is the Stamp Podcast for entrepreneurs. Stamped and delivered, finessing the bill, now they all reconsider. I made my own lane, got a mean middle finger, give a damn what you think. We don't need opinions, and that's real. We don't play about the business. This is different just between the boys and the men. This is Stamp Podcast, get the bag, get the bread. Ain't no slack, ain't no chill, and you know it's still all money in. Gotta be 100 mil M's.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another episode on the Stamp Podcast. And when I say I got one of the biggest guests here with me, when I say the biggest, y'all know they be the biggest, man.
Hey, y'all. I'm Rose with Rose Credit Repair, and we gonna get into the gyms tonight for sure.
No, for real. Hey, you know how you made it on here, though, right?
How?
Because you stamped. You showed me that you stamped.
Oh,
you
how
showed
did
the
I
real
show
receipts.
You? How did I show you, though?
Oh, okay.
I'm
She already wants y'all to get into the details. Okay, so first, let's go back recently, though. I seen you again at Credit Con. I come to Houston to do a mastermind, a mentorship. You say, oh, you know, I just did 20K.
Oh, yeah.
In a community I just started like 4 months ago.
Yeah.
I say, what? You did what? Hold on, what? I got the video, but
Yeah.
you know, but that's how you showed me that you stamped like, and you've been stamped before that though.
Yeah.
Like you the best kept secret and people don't even know it. I got the biggest in the credit industry right now. So that's how you stamp. You hear me? So,
Nah, for sure.
That's how you got here. But people tell people who Rose is. Tell them who you are.
Okay, so I am Rose with Rose Credit Repair. I know I have a baby face, but I've actually been in the industry for about 6 years now, going on 7. So I started my credit repair company back in May of 2019, before the pandemic, before the wave, before everybody started doing it on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
I got in early, and that's really what helped me grow into what I've become today. So I originally did credit repair. I decided that I wanted to transition strictly into teaching because that's my real passion.
Mm-hmm.
So I started my community where I teach people live on Zoom how to fix their own credit once a week on Tuesdays. And I've been able to grow and scale every business that I've touched at this point in the last 6 years.
You ain't got to look at me like that. I believe it. You got me over here sweating. You hear me? Because when you come in the room, people should listen, though. You hear me for real? When you come in the room, people should listen, though. So let me ask you this about your community. You really showing people how to do everything that you're doing in your community?
Yes, I really show people how to fix their own credit like a real company because I ran a company. I learned how to fix my own credit on YouTube. So I pretty much bought the DIY that I learned from YouTube with what I know as a business that we do for clients.
Mm-hmm.
And I made that into a simple class where people can just join a Zoom call. I'll take them through their credit report and we get results within the first 7 to 10 days of them joining my community. Everybody does.
And you do got mentees, right? Other people you done did this for too, though, right?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
That's really what make you stamp, though, for real.
Right. So, well, I feel like the original stamp is like I joined and then I actually started my school community back in June. So when I saw you and I was like, yeah, I only been having my community 4 months and I'm already at 20K a month. Not like, oh, I made 20K that month. Like literally every month I start in the green at $20,000 from my community. So I'm helping people, but I'm also, getting a bag off of it at the same time. So
I love
that's the start of the stamp. But then because I've been so good at growing this community in such a short amount of time, that's when I transitioned over and I started to help people build and grow theirs. Because some people may have communities, but they don't understand the actual community aspect of it.
Right.
Like, you have to engage, you have to build an ecosystem inside of this, because otherwise it's just a hub for ebooks
Mm-hmm.
and it's just a hub for ChatGPT stuff. And people want more than that. They can go on ChatGPT themselves. They need community,
Right.
guidance, us working together, everybody in there engaging with each other. That's what makes a quality community, and that's what I help people build.
I love that. And let's talk about, like you said, us together, like, because it really takes a team.
Yeah.
Like, me and Rose, like, we talk all the time. We share information. I mean, all the time, just like, that. And that's really what it's about, though. Like, certain stuff, like, with different people, like, when you got a team around you, somebody that you can really share information with, like, I'm going to say, like, a real mentor, people that you can call and actually get on the phone. That's how you really get to the next level.
Right.
What you think about that?
I think the biggest thing is you got to connect with the people in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Like, mentorship is great, but the people that are in the room with you in that mentorship, those are your day twos. You know, the day twos is the ones you get the blues with.
Yeah,
That's where you get the money with. So you have to connect. You got to find your day twos in that room, because y'all already have the same mindset because y'all in the same room.
Mm-hmm.
So now that you do that, I think that the biggest thing people may not do is the reciprocity of it. You got to reciprocate with each other. Right. You send me people, I send you people. I be like, hey, I did this. It works. You should do it. And vice versa. So we're helping each other through the process. We're not just saying like, oh, we cool, but we gatekeeping.
Yeah.
Because it is none, because we're going up together.
Thanks. Hold on. What y'all heard what she said? Together.
Yeah.
She ain't leaving me. She said together. She passed me, y'all. She ain't leaving me,
But
though.
the thing
Talking about
is,
together. But I'm telling y'all, like, you the biggest, though, Rose. Hold on. We finna go back a little bit. So, look, y'all. Y'all know I bring the best kept secrets on here, y'all. That 7-day deletion guide that y'all see me talking about and all that, it's the originator.
Yeah.
This the creator. She only. I don't want to. Like, I set out my mentors. I do it all the time on these podcasts. So I'd rather bring y'all on my own platform and give y'all flowers and let y'all talk about how good y'all products is.
No, for sure.
You know, because y'all originators. Everybody get it from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So talk about that. Talk about that 7-day deletion, what you got inside your community.
Right. So when I was saying, like, everybody that joins my community see results within the first 7 to 10 days, that's because I teach them how to do the 7-day deletion method. It is a actual legal way for you to remove negative accounts that are with collection companies off your credit. So the LV Envies, the Midland Funding, the Jefferson Capitals, all those little third parties that you sick of calling your phone and blowing you up. So I use debt validation in my 7-day deletion method to teach people how to remove that off of their credit within the first 7 to 10 days. So that's how they're able to get results as soon as they join while we work on the big stuff. Because yes, the repo is going to take a little minute. The credit card debt, the personal loans, those are going to take a few months, but you can jumpstart your results just by using that method as soon as you join my community.
But tell me this, though. Like, why they joining, Rose? Like, tell people, like, I want you to tell my audience, like, tell people, like, why they really joining. Tell them what you really got. Pop, can I cuss? Pop your shit. Oh, no, I ain't doing through the blackballers. Pop your shit, Rose. Tell them what you really got, though. Tell them what you got.
Okay. So, when it comes to this, I have the Krabby Patty formula. That's what I call it, because I've been doing this for 6 years, which means I've seen thousands of credit reports. I know what it takes to get you to a 700 in a decent amount of time, in just a few months. So I have the Krabby Patty formula to have you come on Zoom. I give you the game. You apply it. In a few months from now you're able to go into business funding. You're able to buy that house for your family. You're able to buy that car. You're able to be the first in a generation to do something. And it's all with the Krabby Patty formula. That's it.
I'm finna act like Plankton right now, so I'm finna get to it, nigga.
But I tell everybody can't have the Krabby Patty formula, okay? Because when you think about Mr. Krabs, if he even think you getting close to the formula, he got booby traps. So joining a community is the first booby trap. Yep. If I give it out for free, everybody gonna try to take it and make it their own. Yep. So if you want it, you gotta be in the community to really get it.
See y'all, I love Rose, y'all.
If you want it, you gotta join.
So look, and then we just talked about joining. Like, who was Rose before? Like, cause I know, like, you had a job and stuff too. Then you just was like, Oh, you talk about when you had your job in your car and you had to you had to sink or swim. Talk
for
about
sure.
that.
So basically what happened, my last job, I was a pharmacy tech. I worked at CVS. So one night I was crying because I was just stressed out about my job, the emotional abuse, the sexual harassment. I was just tired of it. And I was just crying in my bed. And a voice that was in my head, but it wasn't we all have a inside voice, but it sounded like us. But it was another voice, and it was like, just quit. And I looked up, and I was like, hell no. Like, I ain't say all that. I mean, I'm upset, but I ain't just quit upset.
Definitely.
So I thought about it every day for 30 days. And then one Sunday morning, I woke up, I wrote my letter of resignation, and I emailed it to myself. So I still got the email in my phone of me sending my letter of resignation so I could print it out. And then I turned it in and I decided that I was leaving. And that is what started the sink or swim. Because once I left, this is it.
Yeah.
This is all I got. Either it's going to work or it's not. So I have to do this and I have to make the money because I have to pay my car note.
Mm-hmm.
I still have to survive. So either we going to do this or not. And my biggest thing before I left my job, because the manager, he was like, well, I haven't turned in your letter of resignation yet. And I'm like, why? I told you I'm leaving. Mm-hmm. And he was like, I want to make sure you're sure about your decision. And I was like, look, at the time I was 25. Right. I'm like, I'm 25. Every day I come in here and I'm 3 minutes late, like you like to remind me.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna get tired of that. I'm already on a final. So I'd rather risk it all at 25 and know that I tried, because the worst thing that happens is I just get another job.
Thanks.
So I took a chance at 25 and I listened to God and it worked out, because I just believed that voice, that little, nothing else but those words, I was like, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, I love that. So when you brought up God do play a big, he played the number one part in that. So what you think about hope and faith? Like, what's your take on that? Which one you rather have, hope or faith?
Faith over anything, because, faith without works is dead, of course, but faith is what gets you through when you don't know if it's going to work out, because you never really know for real. Yeah. We all shooting our best shot at the majority of this, but when you have faith that either the shot going to hit or even if it doesn't, it's a lesson, that's what takes you through.
I agree with that. And I like it to where it's like, without hope, you can't even have faith, because you got to be hoping for something.
Yeah.
Like, you got to have the hope. Like, it's the essence of faith. So I love the answer. So you got to have both of them.
Yeah. Faith is blind. Like, you don't know what's coming on the other side of it.
No, facts, for sure. So let me ask you a question. Like, what's life like for you right now? Like, what you do on a day-to-day? Like, what like now that you back in the game, like what you doing like right now? Like what's a day-to-day? Like,
now that I'm back, I took 2 years off. I gave y'all a head start to get in front of me. Mm-hmm. But now that I'm back, I am now in full throttle. So at the height of me being in full throttle, that is my best. Like, I'm doing my best work. I'm doing my best content. I'm doing my best to be in the right rooms and networking with people. So now that I'm back, I'm really being intentional about where I'm catapulting my next phase to.
I see you got a challenge coming up too, though. I don't know if you want to mention that, but I see you got a challenge coming up too. I'm talking about it's gonna be one of the ones that you got to attend. Like,
right, for sure. So I also do offer mentorship, because a lot of people ask me that. So I do offer mentorship, and I'm doing a challenge December 8th through the 12th. I am going to be helping people scale their credit repair businesses with systems, teams, and automations. That is the biggest things that people lack in their business. I ain't gonna hold you. Mm-hmm. I don't care how good you dispute. If you don't have a team and a system in place, you're not going to have long-lasting clients. You're not going to have clients that refer people to you, because you have to have quality flow in your business. Yeah. So I'm helping people build out the systems, making sure that they have their standard operations, hiring a team that's really going to do the work.
Mm-hmm. Let's talk about this, though. You said hiring a team, doing the work. I love that, Rose.
Yeah.
I love that. Automation is the key, for real. Like, the less you do, the more you make. But talk about that systems, like, for real. Like, people, you will invest with people, they don't not like have a real system. So, like, your school community, right? Like, you have a real system that
Yeah.
you can make sure, like, whatever they doing, whatever they teaching, whatever, like, you can set up their school community and give them a real system too.
So when it comes to systems in general, it's like once I learned about automations, now that's how my brain works. It's like, how can I automate this? So I tell people on surface value, you can copy everything that's in my school. You can join, you can take everything out of there, but you don't have the systems I have in place to make it be a well processing machine. Like you don't have the automation. So when people join, they're getting those nurturing messages to let them know, hey, we're here to help. Hey, we're following up. You don't have the automations to where maybe if their card declined, because you know people be locking their card, you can just give them a quick reminder and they say, okay, you know, let me go ahead and fix that. So it's a lot of things on the back end of any business that you need to automate, whether it be a community or your credit repair business. And I am going to show you and offer you how to do both in my challenge.
I love that. Let me ask you this. A guy told me, right, he say, I made my first 100K hustling, but I made my first million with systems.
For sure.
What you think about that? What you think?
Well, my mentor told me that I wasn't going to get into the M's until I got off the phone and I put all of my systems and teams in place. And that was proven to be true. When I listened to his advice and I did what he told me to do, the money just flowed and I didn't have to deal with the burnout of hustling to get it.
Right. I love that. Let's talk about this though. Like when me and you talk, it's no gatekeeping. It ain't no. What you think about the gatekeeping? Like I know you don't want to give everything to everybody. Like and it ain't gatekeeping. Some people don't deserve what you tell them anyways because they ain't gonna pick up what you putting down anyway. So why waste your breath on it? But it's like when I met you, April, it's just like, nah, you can just do this, bro.
Yeah.
No, like do this. No, like we all can do the same thing. Like and there's no beef. There's none of that. What?
I think the first thing is discernment because you're right. You can't give the formula to everybody because some people will steal it, discredit you, all kind of things. So first you have to discern that person. And for me, with us connecting through April, because I know April and I trust her discernment of people, and then I talk to you myself, I'm like, okay, I can rock with this. Like, this cool. I'm with it. So I feel like that's the biggest thing for me because there have been times where I've connected with the wrong people. Not really discerning and just being, you know, in la la land. Like, oh, everybody's so nice and they want to help. No. This is a dog eat dog world in business. Definitely. So you have to discern people because they're going to show you with their fruit. They're going to show you how they move with you and others. So once I see that, that's when I decide, okay, you know what? I know that I can open the gates to this person and it's going to be reciprocated because that is the biggest thing to me. When I started my business, I didn't have money to pay mentorship, but I had something to reciprocate to the people who was helping me. I had a skill with marketing. They maybe had a skill with like having their business together, having a back end together. Maybe they already had VAs that they could refer me to. So I leveraged my knowledge and naturalness to market with people and I reciprocated energy and that's how we locked in.
I love that. As like I said, this is the Stamp Podcast. You on here for a reason. Like you already stamped in my book. I'm just giving you your flowers.
Right.
And I want to make sure everybody else is giving you your flowers. And let's talk about this though. Didn't you like do something big on YouTube too?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, in general, I'm a YouTube star. Y'all should please make sure that you follow my YouTube channel, Rose Credit Repair, on all platforms, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. But yes, I hit 73,000 subscribers on YouTube and I'm on track to hit 100K. So I'm super excited about that. I started YouTube. YouTube was actually my New Year's resolution for 2022. I was like, this year, I'm going to start YouTube. So my goal to myself was once a week, I'm going to post a video on YouTube every week. The first video I posted went viral because I talked about how I bought my Audi Q8 under my business name. And I gave
You did it in your business name though?
Yeah, I did. So
can you tell us how to do that on Stamp real quick?
Okay, yeah.
Hold
I
on,
can.
now don't hide all of them. Can you tell us how to do that? Well, I know they'll love how to do that.
Right. So Basically, what happens is you can buy a vehicle under your business name. So you have two ways that you can do it. What I specifically did was, which I'll go over now, is I use my personal credit to guarantee my business, right? So they pulled my personal credit. I got a hard inquiry on Experian. And then they approved me on the business side.
Okay.
So when I bought my Audi Q8 from Audi directly, I didn't put any money down. They didn't really ask me for proof of documentation with financials at that time. All I really did was fill out the paperwork and they approved me.
That's in your school community too?
Yes, that is also in my school community.
I'm gonna give you my wallet in there.
It is. It's in my school community because I have a full breakdown. So that's why the video went viral, because I took people through every step of what I really did. Of establishing my business, making sure I had my LLC. They really just asked me for like a business card and make sure that my LLC was active and valid.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole time of me having an Audi Q8, now 3 years later, it's never been on my personal credit. It's only on the business side.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever financing I need to get with my personal credit, I don't have to worry about the debt from my auto loan. So that's usually why people get a car under their business name, to take away that debt off of their personal. Especially if you're trying to like buy a house or you want to have multiple vehicles for your business. So
let me ask you that. Do you think, is it wrong for people to buy a house right now? People saying, oh no, don't get no house. Y'all can't afford no house. You can't afford the maintenance on it. You should go do get you an apartment. Don't get no house right now. Like, what you thinking about people telling people not to get a house right now?
I think that if you're not gonna buy a house and you want to make an investment, you need to do something that's actually investment. So let's say you like, you know what, I'm just going to get an apartment. That's cool. But why not do an investment home? Like do some duplexes or something. Like do something that's going to be an investment, because if you're willing to spend the money to close on a house, which closing ain't cheap, you need to be willing to use that money towards something that's going to make you money. Because how upkeep for a house, it can be expensive.
Right.
Them property taxes go crazy.
Yeah.
So if that doesn't fit your long-term budget, especially with like the layoffs and all the things that's happening, look at something that you can use as an investment, because you can always buy a house later if you're not ready right now, but you want it, the money is burning your pockets. You need to invest it in something.
Definitely. I like that. But I'm saying, like, just for where people like just they getting their credit fixed. I'm gonna skip that question then, because you could just cut that one out probably. We got like 10 minutes on that.
Okay.
But I'm gonna end with that one though too.
Okay.
So with the credit part, it's like this your take on it. So like, do you think them going to go get a car is good for people who got good credit, just like going to go buy a car? Do you think that's okay for them to do?
I mean,
like, what's your mindset on that?
I feel like if your credit good, the sky's the limit. You know, if you want.
But do you really think going to go get a house and a car, like on your credit, you think that's good, or do you think that's putting them like in a rat race, like just use credit like I'm telling everybody else to do?
What you mean, just use credit like you telling everybody else? So,
you know, like they want you to go get a car, they want you to go get a house, but that's really the trap, because you really don't need that.
Yeah. It's
go
not
get you a
need.
cash car.
It's not a need. It's not a need. I would definitely say that it's not a need, just because personally, like, I have cash cars, I've had cars, I finance. But at the end of the day, like, it's about what your end goal is.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want to say, because some people, all they want is a house and a car. They're not worried about investments. Yeah. But if you are worried about investments, you need to be putting all your funds towards saving to do that.
I love that.
So skip the house, skip financing the car, keep cash stuff, don't live above your means on the apartment rent. I know it's high in general, but they got some lower options. And it's okay to sit out a season to catapult to the next phase. That's my biggest thing. Like, you can sit out a season so you can catapult to the next phase, and then you can have that stuff later. Everything ain't got to be right now.
I love that. Everything ain't got to be right now.
No.
Give me 3 things you would give somebody that's watching an audience to help them get to the next level. Like, to help them get to the stamp level that you at right now.
I think the first thing is they need to join my school community, because the first thing we need to do to get stamped is you need to have good credit. So if your credit ain't the best, that's okay. Life happens. But you need to join my community so I can help you turn your credit around within the next few months. Because whatever your end goal is after that, I have a program for you. If you want to buy a house, we have home buying classes. If you want to buy a car, we have home buying cars. But if you're looking to build business credit or get funding, I actually host a live class in my community once a month where I'll teach you how to properly structure your business to get funded. So I'm taking you through the full spectrum of fixing it and meeting your end goals. So that's the first thing you need to do to get stamped. Because now that you do that, the second thing you need to do in that time is figure out what you want to do, what you want to invest in. Yes, it's plenty of things on the internet. Yes, somebody else may be doing this, but what do you want to do? What can you be obsessed with to learn so that whatever happens, you gonna keep going? Because when it comes to credit, I was obsessed and I still am. And even when things go wrong, I'd rather figure out a way to figure it out than give up. So you need to be locked in on something that you're going to do no matter what. That's really how you go somewhere else. Because most people that are stamped and they have good businesses is because they're so deep in it when they start.
Definitely. Like you said, you got to love what you're doing. I love credit just like you do.
like I love it.
That's why.
And then the third thing is I definitely would say you need to get mentorship for sure, because nothing is better than somebody that's already been through the phases of a business and life that you haven't. Because we've been able to save each other from things happening.
Definitely. But I promise you, before I end, we're going to end it right here. Like, I'm for real. Like, I'm happy that you came into my life, like, when I met you the way I did, because it's like, y'all see the way bigger picture. That's why I said some men, they look at stuff and like, but it's like, y'all, we work together as a team. Like in school, they probably, you said you was you did your work in school. I would have loved to have you in school. Yeah. Hey, Rose, help me with my work. Like, I'm being for real. So it's just like, that's the type of stuff we do. Right. Like, we help each other. Nobody can tell us we doing the wrong thing.
No, for sure. And even if we are, nobody's taking it personal. Yeah. Like, at the end of the day, we got each other's back. And I just feel like with same sex, I don't want to say friendships, but like acquaintanceships is hard. Like what you said, with you and other men is hard. Yeah. For me and other women, it's a hit or miss. Yeah. Because I feel like sometimes they may see you as competition. Right. Not realizing that I'm a strong believer of be better than me.
Nobody can stop the light that God got for you.
No, like, nobody. Don't be like me. Be better than me.
And you giving them everything that you got.
Yeah.
Like,
so whatever God got for me, it's already destined. You can't take that from me. Only He can, based on me doing something different, not based on what you doing.
I like that. We're going to end it right there. Hey, man, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of the Stamp Podcast. And thank you, Rose, for coming and being my guest. Take us out, Rose. Tell them where to find you at.
Y'all can find me on all social media platforms. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, of course. Subscribe to my channel, Rose Credit Repair, on all platforms. And if y'all are interested in joining my school community, just comment the word school and we'll drop the link.
Make sure y'all go follow the Stamp Podcast on all platforms, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. And that's it, man.